Wait a minute. Wait a minute. As Ray Charles or James Brown. Can't remember who said it. Good morning. Good morning. My name is Dude Lifts. This is Scroll With Me, or as Mr. G from across the pond would say, G Scroll. G Scroll. Dude, check this out. Leather key tag. Chef Goyardee, eat your heart out. We already out here with these leather keychains. We've already progressed past the Labubu. We're on to the next shit. Kuya says, G Scroll. G Scroll to you, good sir. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday morning. I apologize. I think I didn't scroll for the past 2 days. I mean, I definitely scrolled because obviously I would scroll, but we weren't scrolling. And I apologize for that. And I'm back to make amends. But amends means change. And so that's why we're here, you know. But it is Thursday. It is 8:30, and I'm sad to report that we thought we were so back, but in fact, it was so over. So, sorry. Nice knowing y'all. Yeah, not sure what to make of it, but let's see what the timeline has to say about it. So, if this is your first time watching, or if you tuned in before, oh my gosh, Jeremy says, hey, for once I get a chance to see this because I got no meeting. That's what I'm talking about. Mr. G rolls in with the G Scroll. Already gave Mr. G this shout out for G Scroll earlier, but amazing to see it actually in the chat, live and in person. But Jeremy, that's what we're all about here. You know, I've got that 9 a.m. meeting, so we scroll until the 9 a.m. meeting, but you don't have a meeting today, so that's why you're watching me scroll. Then we've got Iculus in the chat saying, GM, the whole gang is here. Let us begin to scroll because we got to know, we got to understand what the fuck is going on here. You know, we got to get down to the nitty gritty. We've got Avalanche launching stocks, tokenized Denari L1. So somehow Avalanche is launching an L1. I don't understand totally how that works, but we're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out together. Yo, Top Shot Hotshot says, Pixar treasure drop reminder. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Because the last time there was a limited edition drop, I was like, oh, I'm all over it, gang. And then I fucking missed the Lion King drop, and I was so pissed. But you know that I'm already in the queue. You know that I'm already in the queue. I've got my place. I've got my place. 20 minutes on the clock. Dude, hey, not financial advice, but these jaunts are the next globes. That's all I'm saying, and we're not going to miss it. Let's scroll, though. Enough of this tomfoolery, but thank you, Top Shot Hotshot, for the reminder. And a reminder to all you out there, you know, don't miss it. We got a Disney Pin Marketplace event this weekend. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to be max minting. Probably not. I mean, I think I'll probably get one, but we'll see. Okay, let's scroll. So Chris says, I'll be giving away today's poll. Could be up to 1K in 15 minutes. And that was 48 minutes ago. So, you know what this is telling me? This is telling me that we need to refresh. I see show 35 posts. But shout out to Chris for trying BZ and loving it. So because how could you not? But let's give it a little refresh. You know I never refresh off the rip, but today we got to refresh off the rip. Who wants new? So we got Drew from Web3. Shout out. He's hanging out with the Clanosaurus team right now, shooting some content up there with my boy Micah and David Horvath. Epic crew. Oh my gosh, Vanglog says have a great scroll today, which makes me think that Vanglog is just dropping in the chat to say hello and then having to dip. And I respect that so much. We respect that, Vanglog. Want new users or followers? Tell a story. No one sticks with just a personality or something they find cool. Tell that to the Scroll With Me crowd. Descent into madness, as I say. They connect when there's a relatable story with relatable people that lives a journey. This is my journey. This is my journey right here. You're watching. This is my journey. Oh, French Loaf in the chat. First-time viewer, long-time fan. I was about to shout you out, French Loaf, because you were the second tweet, but then I refreshed. But maybe we'll come back. Maybe the timeline will provide. We'll see it again. And we'll get to talk about how you're shilling stable coins. And that we love to see. We love to see it. So let's keep moving here. We've got Metazord. Says mint phases, snoots, whitelist, 250 reserve for whitelist, maximum 5 per wallet. What's the time? Begins today to be determined. Metazord, you rat bastard. But I love these, and I'm on the whitelist. So, hey, you know, full disclosure. But I think they're super cute, and Metazord's great, super creative. So I'm excited to mint these, and I mean they're relatively inexpensive. These like $12. I need to scan my eyeball anywhere I can scan my eye. Introducing Cashflow, a high yield savings account on WorldCoin. Earn up to 110% APY on any token. Deposit multiple tokens. That's, bro. I'm not going to click in because you know that I don't click in. I get talking about a high yield savings account. Your boy might be ideating on something of that variety because vibe coding, because DeFi Renaissance, because app things. But dude, to call 110% APY a high yield savings account, call it what it is. You're leverage looping. Come on. Like, I don't know. But I actually think that's, I mean, unless there's something completely novel that I don't understand, like probably not the safest thing to advertise 110% APY product as a savings account, like which infers very little risk. Because like right now you can get 1%, maybe 4% on like a fintech high yield savings account. And people are like, well, 4%, that's crazy. So I'm like, you have to beat that. You don't have to go up to 110. You don't need to do that. Do less. Be safe. Or just call it a degenerate savings account. I don't know. Maybe it's a messaging thing. Yeah, French Love says, feel safe to me, full port. And yeah, you had to scan your eyeball through WorldCoin. So that transfer of trust means that 110 APY is safe. So why would you not? Which is kind of exactly my point. But full port. Hey, I've got some money in a 200% APY leverage loop strategy on Flow right now. But your boy is not mistaken that this is a zero risk endeavor. All right. I am not Unzora. I'm an industry plant. I feel like I'm not giving a lot of context into things I'm saying today, and that's fine because some days are just like that. But I did tweet at Jesse Pollock this morning because, and I commented and I bookmarked it because he was essentially talking shit to meme coins. He was like, hey, instead of this whole PvP game, why don't you come over here to Zora where we buy creator coins? And he's like, and your balance just goes up. And I was like, my man just called Zora creator coins up only technology in real life. And so I bookmarked it, and I think I commented, I was like, saving this for when my coins go down. 3 days later, my coins are down. Jesse, where are you at? What are you doing? Can the devs do something? My creator coins are down. Send help. Yeah, apparently not the up only technology I thought it was. I really thought after that $17 base juice from Erewhon that it was a couldn't lose proposition, Yo, Fox fam in the chat here. Literally not on the chat, but in the timeline. GM, what's your biggest win in crypto? Can be money or vibes. I mean, I feel like I've won bigly in money and vibes, if we're being honest. I feel like I've won bigly in money and vibes. So I don't know what I would want to say first. I mean, there's, God, I could go on for literal days about how much I've won bigly in money and vibes, and lost bigly in money and vibes. That's why there's a red and a green candle. But I would say overall we're up. Overall we're in the black. I think probably maybe. But the reason why I wanted to comment on this in particular is because Fox Fam is going entirely too hard with their memes. All of their memes put out are like S tier quality. Clearly they spent way too much time. They're way too intentional. And I respect it so much. So we continue scrolling. There's about 45 people watching right now. So congratulations. If you know, you know. But thank you all for watching today. If you don't know, my name is Dude Lifts. This is Scroll With Me. This is where we scroll Twitter. We try to get, this is vibe checks as a service offered freely to you. So we understand the vibes. We process together. This is group therapy. This is a spiritual experience. This is a mudra, all of the above, where we just try to understand what's going on here in crypto Twitter together. It's a collective effort. So, I read, you comment, you let me know, we riff, we vibe. So let's continue scrolling. OpenSea says GM. Damn, look at that. Incredible technology. I don't know if the person who's running OpenSea Socials has announced themselves yet, but an acquaintance, maybe an internet friend of mine is doing it, and so proud of them. So proud. 2023 Nouns DAO voted to make Noun Coffee possible. Now every yes vote is part of the shop forever. That's so true. Nouns DAO. Shout out. July was huge for Ton. Game changing begins the next phase. Snoop Dogg, whatever that symbol is, entered the eco. Wait, Ton core shipped 10x better speed and record breaking accelerator. Yeah, so I was playing the Doodles game this morning, and one, it's so difficult, need to get the hang of it. But then there was like, it was this weird thing. I imported my wallet, which is fine. It kind of felt like Privy, all good. But then it was like, transfer your wallet from this wallet to Ton Battle Wallet. And I was like, what the fuck is that? And it was like, and make sure to buy some Ton. But there was no like USD value in there. And I was like, am I about to drop like $100 fucking dollars? And I have no idea. So that's a problem. But we'll figure it out. I was actually having a thought this morning about there's some new features coming out on Flow Alpha, but people will know more in a couple hours. I won't say too much about it, but the idea was I was like, I'm a big fan of like USD denomination. I get like 1 ETH is 1 ETH, all good. But maybe I don't know. My thinking was like, what if there was a way to have kind of like a dynamic spot that would use a price oracle plus some like maybe geofencing or something. I know some people use VPNs, but it could like find your approximate geolocation and then use a price oracle to get pricing in your local currency or local stablecoin more ideally, and then allow you to pay in that local stablecoin should you so choose. I thought that would be kind of interesting. It would make apps feel a little more global, but a little more local at the same time. Some L2s are fast, but only Unichain is fast, fair, and provable. Unichain Flashbox are built inside a Trust TEE, which is how Flashbox were always intended to be implemented. Really excited to see this live on the Pink Chain. 200 millisecond subblocks are live on Unichain. Yeah, we need to understand the Flashbox thing a little bit more because I'm like, you could generate as many blocks as you want. I feel like, but then I'm like, what is like the true time to finality? And then at some point you have like the laws of physics are against you. Like if you want to have a truly distributed network, things can only travel so fast over like fiber optic cables or whatever. So I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. At least Solana is like intellectually honest about it. Like Toli is like essentially at some point we're going to need like basically like phasar quarks to shoot through the planet core from one side of the planet to the other. So he's just banking on technology improving in order to quite literally beat the laws of physics. But we aren't there yet. So anybody claiming below certain sub, amount time to finality, so questionable. Just saying. Okay. The Zora community asked for me to experience their world. Now the time has come. Expect a lot. Accountability tweet. Louis on Zora. Dude. The creator coins are kind of popping off, and I love Louis. I'm gonna fade myself, and I'm not going to buy this right now on stream. I'm going to fade myself. It's 26 minutes old, which leads me that it only has 15 likes. Okay. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. We'll come back. We're not coming back to it. We're not coming back to it. We're doing it now. But okay, I'm going to make a promise in that if it's over 200,000 market cap, we won't buy. We won't buy. Let's check it out. We're checking it out together. I'm looking on my phone. If you didn't know. Oh, it's 48. It's 48,000 market cap. There. Come on, get in there, you little shit. Okay, you'll just have to trust me that it's 48,000 market cap. And I'm not in the business of, bruh, this is horrific technology. Here's another thing to beef with Zora about. One, just tried to open up the base app, opened up the Coinbase app. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite. So here's the thing. Zora app wants you to make a smart wallet. And I'm like, I don't want to do that, So I have to go in through the base app, which is actually not the base app. It's the old Coinbase wallet, but the icon is the base app. So it's also like the biggest kind of like tease every time I do it. But hey, what are you going to do? So I've got some cashish here. Maybe we can move some stuff around. Let's do this. Okay. Oh no. Stop it. Okay, let's buy this. Okay. Yeah, 48,000. I love Louis. So, and I think Louis doing big things. And so I'm going to make a bet on Louis. So thank you all for being here while I'm doing this in real time. But I'm not, I'm not trying to miss this play, and we're in that bull market vibe. And so that's what we're doing. And it's taking forever. Yo, it's literally just circle. All right, well, we'll get back to scrolling. All right, we've got Sticker Dude saying, scroll with me turned into buy with me. I know, Kuya, I know. But what was I going to do? What was I going to do? Like, I follow Louis. I've seen his content. I think it's S tier. My man's launching a creator coin. He only did a few minutes ago. There's 15 likes on the tweet, which means it hasn't got the visibility yet, and it's got a $48,000 market cap. And I'm going to be the number one holder of the token if this fucking transaction goes through. So, sorry. We continue on. All right. Pump Fund just onboarded South Asian Creator House of millions of followers. Oh, that's interesting. Our token is live on base. Oh, I thought Sploots was already live. Yo, what is this symbol I'm seeing everywhere? Is this some new Nikita beer technology? What is that? Oh, when you tag the account, someone let me know if they know what's going on here, because shit is weird. All right, here we go. Oh, I clicked in. I got trapped. How dare them? How dare them? Dude, good meat. Good meat. Oh, shout out to Art on Blockchain because they said that their new avatar builder is called Lyft. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Art on Blockchain. Shout out to you, good sir. All right, let's keep going here. Congrats to all my followers who saw this tweet and were able to make profits at the obvious local top. Not me. Wasn't me. Ditch Google. All right. Ditch Google, use DGen 1. Yes. That's what I have to say about that. All right. We're giving another run at buy with me. Let's do it. Maybe there's not enough liquidity on this coin. Lyft's running it back on the bucket auction. Wait, why am I running it back on the bucket auction? Kuya, you have to give context. I don't know what this means. Okay. Oh, I think it went through. Okay, let's celebrate. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's see if it shows. Come on, little camera. You see that little popsicle? That's me. Number one holder of Louis. The Art Blocks Avatar Builder. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, I forgot the bucket auction was for Genesis boxes. Jesus. Wow. So, hey, I may never buy another coin on stream again. We'll see. I do actually think that hey, we're going to keep ourselves accountable here. I'm a big fan of staying on the timeline, in the sacred timeline. I never click in. I never go off. There's a sanctity to that. Now, granted, do I think like trading in real time is going to be like a different form of content in the future? 100%. And maybe I'll just fuck around and do that at some point. But maybe it's not on scroll with me. You know what I mean? You come here, you expect the scroll. That's what you should get. So, hey, we hold ourselves accountable here. Now, if you could buy directly from the timeline, if someone can build a Chrome extension to let me do that, A is all I'm saying. Let's go. Creating a Tubin worm activation was a no-brainer. Oh my gosh, is Tubin's back? Yo, okay, what is this? Oh, I love how I log in late and it's right when you're buying a coin. Oh my. Hey, babe. What's up? It's just a casual amount. We're diversifying our creator coin portfolio. It's all good. This is good. Oh my gosh. Okay. I figured out what is happening now. This is my fault. And I formally apologize to Nikita Beer. This is a ethos symbol. So if I scroll over it, it brings up the ethos score. The ethos everywhere Chrome plugin. So this is my fault. All right, let's see. The future of fantasy vaults and the Flow ecosystem is in your hand. Voting for fantasy vaults. Oh yeah, this is cool. So one of the guys, CJ from AI Sports Pro, built a product where you can pool your money for like a fantasy league, and then it can earn yield while the fantasy league is ongoing, and then even like distribute it. I don't know. It's pretty cool. And CJ's incredible. So Dude, yeah, once again, Tubins is back. You know what I realized? We haven't refreshed the timeline because I got too distracted buying coins. And dude, I literally was just talking shit to Jesse Pollock about my Crater coins going down, and I went and bought more Crater coins. So maybe this is good technology, to be honest. Maybe it's great technology. Ooh, drop your doodles, Ethos score. I want to follow each and every one of you in the community. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. If your Twitter account looks real and not botted, then you get whitelisted. Oh, the PFP threw me off. I thought this was Thomas Meta. We love Metasword. Mountain Dew, what? A perm Baja Midnight. Okay. Okay, we see you. We see you. We see you. Let's keep scrolling here. My normie friend who I got to stream on Abstract when we launch is waking up. Lol, my Pengu is worth $200 now. WTF, need to start streaming again. LMAO, that's awesome. Ooh, Flaunch is getting a new look. I haven't followed Flaunch too closely, but I mean, I respect the fact that they're trying to do something novel with token launching and just trying to take a different approach, try something else. Oh, Acerism says, did you know Squiggles move? Underrated. Underrated tweet here. Let's keep going. Another 5-figure P&L yesterday in the trenches for me. Wow, dude. You going to do us like that? Well, hey, maybe I'll join you. I bought some Louis. New landing page. Oh, this is really interesting. I've been trying to follow this. So Fubar is building something called Circuit, which I thought Fubar was like with Abstract, but I guess that's Sidecar. There's too many R's, if I'm being honest. They are trying to solve something interesting with agents, which is like putting them in a sandbox. Because the reality is like giving an agent control over your money in any way, shape, or form on chain, maybe in real life, is like fairly dangerous. And I'm like an AI accelerationist, but it's just not like the tech isn't there. You don't want to do approve all. There's way too many issues with letting in like an LLM run your wallet. Now I know Banker has made a lot of progress there as well, so I don't want to do them the disservice. Oh, guys, this is a great time. I see here reminder from Fairy Pin Mother that the Pixar's Treasure launch is going on in like 60 seconds, and I got to hit that spot in my queue. So that is about as good a time as I need to wrap up for today. Hey, as Frank DeGods would say, we tried some shit. We learned some shit. We bought a coin for the first time today on Scroll With Me. Maybe it'll happen again. Maybe it'll never happen again. We'll see. But maybe we'll scroll the base app one day if Jesse Pollock, wants to sponsor the show, and then I'll just buy a bunch of coins. But until that time, and until tomorrow, I will see you all on the timeline. Thanks, everybody. Congratulations for being here today. See you tomorrow.